Very good evening. Thank you for joining us. You're watching the 7 o'clock news from Bahrain Television. I'm Olivia Da Costa. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa issued Edict 31 for this year, appointing Major Ahmed Jassim Mubarak Al Khatami, Major Ali Hassan Al Mu'aili, Major Yusuf Abdullah Ali Al Fadallah, and Major Ahmed Khalifa Ibrahim Al Thawadi as directors at the Ministry of Interior. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander and First Deputy Premier Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa arrived in Riyadh yesterday on a brotherly visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for talks regarding the deep-rooted relations between the two countries, as well as prospects of joint cooperation in addition to current developments in the region. On arrival, His Royal Highness was welcomed by the Governor of Riyadh, His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Bandar bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the Deputy Governor of Riyadh, His Royal Highness Prince Turki bin Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the Minister of State and member of the Saudi Cabinet, Dr. Musa'ad Al-Aban, senior officials and Bahrain's ambassador to Saudi Arabia, Sheikh Hamud bin Abdullah Al Khalifa. The Speaker of the Council of Representatives, Mr. Khalifa Al-Dhahrani, who is heading a parliamentary delegation on a visit to Sri Lanka, stressed the importance of strengthening the relations between Bahrain's Council of Representatives and the Sri Lankan Parliament, including coordination of views and stances at regional and international forums. In comments made during a meeting with Sri Lankan Parliament Speaker Kamal Rajapaksa, Mr. Al-Dhahrani praised the competency and contributions of the Sri Lankan workforce in Bahrain. He also invited the Speaker of the Sri Lankan Parliament to visit Bahrain to discuss ways of enhancing parliamentary cooperation between the two countries. Mr. Rajapaksa, for his part, praised the close and deep-rooted relations enjoyed by Bahrain's Council of Representatives and the Sri Lankan Parliament, and stressed the importance of fighting all forms of terrorism and vandalism through the necessary legal legislation. He also reiterated Sri Lanka's support to the steps taken by Bahrain to maintain its security and stability and safeguard the well-being of its citizens and expatriates through enforcing the rule of law. Under the guidance of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Industry and Commerce Ministry organised Bahrain United Kingdom Business Forum in collaboration with the Economic Development Board and Bahrain Embassy in the United Kingdom and UK Trade and Investment, or UKTI, at the Dorchester Hotel in London. More than 400 people of senior officials, investors and businessmen participated from the Kingdom of Bahrain and the United Kingdom. The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Dr. Hassan Fakhra, delivered a speech noting the opportunities available to work and invest in the Kingdom of Bahrain, including projects that will be presented during the forum for investors, which includes industrial and commercial sectors at different levels, which are always welcomed by the Kingdom, especially in light of the attractive environment and strategic location, which qualifies them to embrace major projects and be a bridge between East and West. The forum includes a panel discussion on opportunities for British businesses in Bahrain. The second panel discussion was on Bahrain and a gateway to the region. In a speech to the member states, 6 GCC countries, Iraq and Iran, the executive secretary of the Kuwait-based regional organization for the protection of marine environment, or ROPME, Dr. Abdulrahman Abdullah Al-Wadi, warned against the seriousness of the floating algae on the Arabian Gulf waters and marine resources. Mr. Al-Wadi stressed on the seriousness of algae on the drinking water and feeding desalination plants due to the survival of residues of toxins produced by these algae in some samples of desalinated water after distillation, which poses a threat to human life, calling on all member states to establish centres to measure the amount of damage that is caused by algae on the fisheries, water and food security for all countries in the region. He underlined the need to supervise ships and oil tankers who are wasting water balance in the seas, which is a source of extraneous algae and causes the death of fish.